The summer transfer window of 2024 was a quieter affair for Arsenal than it was a year ago. 2023 saw huge wads of cash thrown in the direction of new signings as Declan Rice arrived in a club record £105 million move from West Ham United. There was also Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber, who have proven to be successful additions in their own right. While Rice was the landmark deal, Havertz is finally coming into his own and is now one of the first names on Mikel Arteta's team sheet. It's quite the turnaround from a year ago when the £65 million man opened his account from the penalty spot, notching a consolation goal away at Bournemouth. Consolation goals are few and far between now for the German, who is popping up when it matters most. He netted the opener against PSG in the Champions League a week ago and scored a precious equalizer against Southampton last Saturday. He's already on 6 goals for the current campaign in 10 games, but that doesn't mean that Edu and co. should ignore the need for attacking recruits. Arsenal looking at Bundesliga forward. Over the summer, Arsenal appeared to have one leading target in the forward positions. That man was a certain Benjamin Sesko. Reports suggested that the Gunners could battle fellow London side Chelsea for his signature, but a move ultimately didn't happen. Instead, Sesko signed a new contract with RB Leipzig. However, according to new reports, a deal could still materialize next year. That's according to Charles Watts, who was speaking to Caught Offside this week. He stated that despite the move failing to go through over the summer, like Rice in 2023, a lot of groundwork has been done behind the scenes and there is no breakdown in the relationship. Watts continued that Arsenal may look to add another frontman at the end of the season, and we shouldn't rule out Sesko again. How Sesko compares to Havertz. In 2024, Havertz has been a total revelation while playing as the central striker in this Arsenal side. A year ago, we didn't really know what he was. He could play as a false 9, and he could operate as more of a number 10. Still, no one could really quite work out his best position was. Well, enter Arteta, who is turning the Germany international into one of the most fearsome forwards around. As a striker in Arsenal colors, he is up there with the very best on the planet, registering 20 goal involvements in 20 games, 12 goals and 8 assists, averaging a contribution every 83 minutes. It's a hell of a record, and he's showing no signs of slowing down, having scored 6 goals to start the 2024-25 campaign. How's Sesko doing in comparison? Remarkably, even better. The Slovenian forward, who could cost around £63 million in 2025, has scored 6 times, but from 9 games. Is he doing it at a strong level too? Of course he is. Sesko netted twice against Juventus in the Champions League last week, including one scintillating strike that nearly broke the goal. At 6'5", he's an inch taller than Havertz, but he boasts a few skills that the former Chelsea man doesn't. Described as a monster by analyst Ben Madison, the rangy Slovenia international has incredible pace. He's a bull, a bit like Erling Haaland in that regard. So, what do the stats say? We got the answer here. While Arsenal's current central striker comes out on top in a host of metrics, including duels won and pass success, it proves he's not identical to Sesko. Indeed, the Leipzig sensation is better at taking players on and has a better conversation rate in front of goal. Though, let's be honest, he's not far off Havertz in plenty of metrics. Benjamin Sesko scores for Slovenia. Let's remember as well that he is just 21 years of age and will get better with time. When Havertz arrived last summer, he was by no means the finished article either. Looking at the data, he'd be perfect to play second fiddle to the German. He's quicker, more physical, and at this moment in time, far deadlier than current backup Gabriel Jesus.